Great game, down to the wire. Obviously, Sarah hitting all those threes. I think she'd hit one on the year, and she goes 6 for 10 from three-point range. That was a difference maker. And then I think Gabby Gregory drawing 13 fouls is just an amazing number. She just kept going to the free throw line, and that was, I think, the difference in the game right there, those two statistics.
Coach. Okay, sorry. Any idea, preliminary diagnosis on Caitlin?
Do not have any idea. No, she twisted an ankle. She had twisted it earlier, same one, so unfortunately.
Coach, I just wonder if you could talk about playing these types of games early. I know obviously it's disappointing, but it's playing a strong team on the road. Right. What do you think this group learns from those types of games?
I thought we learned some lessons at the Drake game, but we really didn't come out and do a good job putting those lessons in order. We're not running our offense well, but we get better as the year goes on. We always do. And it's one game, but at the same time, what's it going to take to start, doing a better job of crashing, or better job of running our offense? I can't, I want to give credit to Sarah and to Gabby for those things that they did for Kansas State. I just have to look at us and, what we can get better at. And I know we can value the ball a little bit better. I know we can, they got seven second chance points. We got 0. When you have a 1-point game, that's a pretty telling statistic. We have 4 offensive rebounds in 40 minutes is not very good. 13% is what we got.
I don't have an official number of how many times, but it seemed like you were able to get the lead up to 7-8 points several times. Yeah. And then even get a couple of stops on defense and have that opportunity to kind of pull away. What do you kind of point to as a reason why you weren't able to do that?
Yeah, we had some untimely turnovers too that resulted in points. They got 22 points off of our turnovers. They made us pay. They made us pay for turnovers. So, we had some good leads out there, and we just didn't finish. We made some panic passes, I think, and Kansas State's tall. They're long. But we're going to be playing against other long teams as well. And
too much standing around on offense the last 3 or 4 possessions?
I think it was a lot more like a lack of patience, lack of running our offense and just wanting to do one-on-one all the time and not – we're a team that usually really likes to drive in order to pitch. And we're driving now to create for ourselves, and that's not a good thing for us. We're not getting good threes. We shot 30% from three-point range, but we're not getting good threes right now. You got to get the ball into the paint to get good threes, and we're not doing that.
Yeah, Monika, I wonder if you could address that. Coach said, that crashing the boards, which I know you guys have worked a lot on, but what do you think is going to be the big key in terms of getting better in that?
Yeah, well, I think dedication to it. I don't think we did a very good job of it tonight, just kind of coming down and crashing. Everything Coach Bluder said.
Lisa, forgive me, I just wanted to follow up a little bit with Caitlin. You said, and I might have just missed it, right? She twisted that ankle. Was it the same ankle she twisted earlier? And was that I'm sorry, did you say it was in a practice or?
It was in a game, wasn't it? It was in a game. It was the beginning of a game. Southern. It would be the
Southern
game, of the year.
Did you feel like there was a little? You mentioned, a little bit of frustration of things you felt you learned from the Drake game. Is this, like I said, is this a little bit of a case where do you guys feel like you've put extra pressure on yourself a little bit? It's tough to start the season top 5, or is that part of it, or not?
I don't feel like, once the ball goes up, you don't even think about that stuff. I just, what I do know is you have a target on your back for everybody else, right? Like, everybody needs those wins. You need your top 25 wins. And so we're going to get everybody's best shot. We better get used to it. I don't feel like we had the pressure, but I think they were really excited to play us. And we gotta start understanding that we're marked, and we are gonna have to bring that kind of emotion to every single game.
You just said that you feel like Kansas State came in this game really excited to have the opportunity to play you guys, pull an upset potentially. Is that where one of those, you know it's going to be a close game, so when you have those opportunities to potentially pull away and make it a 10, 12-point game, that you have to make sure you do that and get a basket when you need to?
Yeah, I mean, want to put them away when you got that lead, right? You want to take away all hope, and instead, again, you know, and you know, they shot so many free throws in that last quarter. It seemed like, yeah, they shot 11 in that last quarter alone, 17 in the second half, and that, you know, stops the clock and lets them walk up there, and you know, it's exactly what you don't want to have happen. Well, we were getting to the free throw line the first half. They got to the free throw line the second half. Thanks.